has kept it, I didn't keep it. So, no I at all. You have kept it to do this Divine Mother's work. No, I didn't. She has kept it, that's all. So, this kind of complete egolessness, so many such incidents. Then, that state that he always used to be, and the state where he had just idea that this is all play, and all this in play, even if you become very sad in play, somebody you are so near and dear passed away in the drama, and then the actor cries, and usually in dramas it is overacting, actually nobody cries like that. But then in movies, oh, so much crying. And but actually that person is not sad because it is just play. Nothing is actually gone or come. So therefore the person is not actually sad, but so it is Sri Ramakrishna acted like that. It is so. It is said in Bhagavad Gita also like that. That although does everything, but yet na kurvan na karayan. A great idea that just acts like that. It is like as if somebody is acting in a play. Does everything. Calls somebody, oh, but she is my mother, this is my cousin, my so and so, but knows that they are nothing to you, just in the play. And one should understand this idea that it is really like that, and nobody is mine. Nobody is mine, just it is in the play. It appears like that. So in the play, Sri Ramakrishna walking near the railing there in Dakshineshwar fell down on that and broke his hand. So there was a big plaster put there, and he was showing it to everybody, and that, oh, it is so painful, you see. And then Rakhal was there. He wouldn't like, Rakhal means who became Brahmananda later. He was getting upset with Sri Ramakrishna. Why is telling everybody? Because it was showing, his fault. He was supposed to take care of Sri Ramakrishna. So, so Rakhal was being shown as a bad person there. So, and Sri Ramakrishna, see, it is so, no, I cannot move the hand. They have tied it like this, what to do, and would have that moan sometimes in pain. But one devotee, what is his name? Do you remember? He said that you are fine, you are just acting, you are happy, nothing, and you are not in pain at all. And then Sri Ramakrishna said, Shala dhore che. And said, this fellow got me. This rascal caught me. That's how it is. So he was inside always full of joy. That Latu Maharaj, Sri Ramakrishna's very intimate disciple and who served Sri Ramakrishna, he was asked by devotees later in Benares when he was staying in Kashi, and that why such a pure soul, why Sri Ramakrishna had to undergo all this suffering? it is, we always have, somebody to blame, that it is because of this, because of my mother-in-law I have to suffer, so it is all like that. Somebody has to be found out, that it is, but nothing like that. For he is always, Ratul Maharaj replied that you are asking what made him suffer, because of what he got that suffering. But let me tell you one thing, that we never ever saw him in misery. He was always full of joy. It is what a great thing to see, that he was always full of joy and distributing joy to all. In his meditation mantra that I recited while doing puja, he is called Nityam Ananda Murti. They always full of bliss, made of bliss. Ananda Murti means an image carved out of bliss, like the something that we call, say, the image of, say, clay, means it is clay carved out of clay. Ananda Murti means carved of what, Mukta? Ananda, bliss. It is all bliss. That is Sri Ramakrishna. And in Bhagavad Gita it says that this is how Yam Labdva Chaparam, in 6th chapter you read that. Yam Labdva Chaparam Labham Manyate Nadhikam Tatah Yasmin Sthito Na Dukkhena Gurunapi Vicharyate. That it is in that state, when one is established in that state, does not see anything superior that could be possible there. Yam labdva cha param labham manyate nadhikam tatah. Doesn't think anything can be more than this. This is only possible in that state. For any other state, when you achieve even in a way very high stage, you always know there is something higher than that. So yeah, when say our Arohi, she becomes MD, then she says, no, but there is that higher specialization I should do. Should go there, and then therefore you were telling, isn't it? Oh, it is a long, long, long journey. Yeah, because always there is something higher, something more to be done. There is this question, what next? Keeps on coming. So, it is like that. What next? But here you see there is nothing next. When you are established in this, then no external impacts can hurt you at all. So if there is this cancer, okay, I am happy with cancer. Just as I am happy eating jalebi, I am also happy, same happiness. There is no more happiness when eating jalebi and less happiness when I have to deal with this debilitating, terrible cancer. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna always say. Then in the 12th chapter there are the signs of devotee, that how that Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam and never hates anybody, and never has that kind of feeling of hatred. It is natural because of the such heightened level of devotion. God is seen in all. How can you hate God? No. And not only doesn't hate, Maitra Karuna Evacha. See Sri Ramakrishna's life, free from hatred to anybody and feeling that kind of divine presence in everything. It is, and there is no I and mine, nirmamo nirahankara, no I and mine. It is so all these great things that are depicted in Bhagavad Gita, you can see them in Sri Ramakrishna. That he describes many times as what is Jnana Yoga, as described here in 13th chapter. Wonderful, as if Sri Ramakrishna is reading from Bhagavad Gita there. That no, he is telling from his own experience that there is knowledge of this and this and this that binds you. Wherever there is knowledge, that kind of knowledge, there is ignorance. But when you go beyond these, then you get true knowledge. And how it gets dawned, you have to imbibe those virtues in you. And all those virtues, Sri Ramakrishna's life was an example of all that. So it is, we have to get all these teachings now, see Sri Ramakrishna as a very tangible, concrete example that we can feel and learn, like Abhijit watching the YouTube, okay, this is to be done, okay, this is, but there they show it very fast. So we have to pause, let us run it again. And with Sri Ramakrishna also it is shown very fast, that because he doesn't have to make efforts for that. It is, so it comes very quick for him. But we have to closely look at it again and again and again and keep on doing it, and then we also become adept at that. That is how incarnations they lead us to that goal. And it is following, like there is the book Imitation of Christ. If you imitate Christ, then you reach where Christ reached. So same thing, that they act, and then accordingly when we do, then we also reach the same state. So with these prayers, and we shall end today's discussion, that may that grace of Sri Ramakrishna be ever with us, guiding us in the right direction. Any questions before we conclude and go to take prasad? Anybody has any questions? Do you have any question there? So let us conclude. Gita sugita kartavya kimanyat shastra vistaraihi ya swayam padmanabhasya mukha padmad vinisrita ekam shastram devaki putra gitam एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मंत्रः तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु।